scored a solid amount of goals throughout this entire season, and that's really come from two guys, Marcus Caldera and Pablo Pozos.
Yeah, speaking of Marcus Caldera, he is just putting up a monster season. Of course, after his amazing 2024, where he was the first West Virginia soccer player ever to be drafted in the first round with the 20th overall pick, returns back for his senior season, and has just been playing unreal. I mean, he is 15th in the nation, averaging half assist in a game. He leads the nation with game-winning goals with 4, and then also is 15 in goals per game with .64, with second in the team with 7 goals. And then Pablo Pozos, he's just been unreal. The junior transfer, he is currently tied for 10th in the nation with 8 goals, and he's just been, he doesn't get a lot of shots on goal, but when he does, he makes sure there's quality and tends to put it in the back of the net.
And I will say this combination of Caldera and Pozos this year has been phenomenal. Pablo Pozos is not in the starting lineup. Marcus Caldera is. The strike partner with Marcus Caldera is going to be Sammy Walker, the freshman, 6'4" freshman. And, you know, Ben, you are someone that has been very high on Walker throughout the season.
Yeah, I mean, this dude, I relate to him. He's also from the Maryland. He's from Baltimore, Maryland, and he is coming off an amazing performance in 25 minutes against Coastal Carolina. He had 4 shots, 3 of them on goal, and it just seems as the season tends to go on, Stratford's have been giving him more and more time, and he's been proving that trust
here. Nacho Martinez and Juan Alvarez, and then up top, as we said earlier, Marcus Caldera and Sammy Walker. So as of right now, for the starting lineup, you're not going to see some guys, obviously Pablo Pozos, Ethan Deckelback's not starting, as well as Carlos Hernando, which is probably the most shocking one to me. Hernando has been a stalwart in that defensive side, but it seems like Dan Stratford trying to get some different looks, get some younger players in there, and just got to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, I think he's taken Pablo out because this is their final non-conference game of the season. Then they kind of go into the heart of their schedule where they still have to play Kentucky, they still have to play South Carolina, and they still have to play Marshall. So I think he's trying to figure out what kind of depth pieces they have when they're kind of playing those big games like Marshall, like Kentucky, both ranked teams, which could cause some trouble for the Mountaineers who are looking to repeat as Sun Belt champs.
Back towards Scargill. Scargill now going to flip the field towards Bryce Swinehart, getting his first action on the ball. Going to go in the midfield now for West Virginia. Ethan Deckeldack's with it. Deckeldack's now trying to get towards Christo. Now Hero Caldera trying to find the overlapping one. Felix Evald's in. Just shot on and in from Pozos off of a beautiful pass from Felix Evald. And that is the first goal of the game here. West Virginia striking first, 35 minutes into this one. West Virginia 1, American 0.
Yeah, speaking of Pobos, there's a reason why he's been named a contender for the Mac Herman Trophy midseason watch list. It's because even though he hasn't been in much of this game and was just put in recently, he gets results as soon as he's on the field. And just like now, how he just scored his 9th goal of the game, it's just he is a big difference maker for this Mountaineers team, which has been playing like the Bob Dylan song, "Knock, Knock, Knocking on Heaven's Door" all.
Jason, what does it mean after having a rough first game against Mount St. Mary's, only having 1 point, being able to go back and gain 12 points and starting to hit your shots a little bit more?
Yeah, it's huge. Just learning to play with these guys against someone that's not ourselves is a big thing. And just learning to play with each other is kind of the biggest thing for me right now. And we're getting better as the weeks go on and as everything goes on. So it's a blessing to be out there today. They're a great team. Being head-to-head at a high major is pretty hard coming from a major school myself. So credit to them. And, yeah, just a blessing to be out there and getting better every day is just the main goal.
Brennan, with you having 6 blocks in 2 games, does that kind of help build your confidence not only on the defense but also offense with you shooting 8 for 10 from the free throw line?
Yeah, low.
Yeah, man, last game we were missing a lot of free throws, so these past 2 days, I've been really just trying to stay in the gym, working on free throws a lot, and definitely when you got something going on the other end, it just energizes you to not worry about anything as much as you would if it wasn't going your way.